All right, welcome back to Morning Rush. Summer travel season is officially underway, and this morning we're launching our new weekly series to show you some of the picture-perfect destinations that you can check out here in the U.S. Jefferson Graham is the host of the streaming series Photo Walks with Jefferson Graham, and he documents his travels through the U.S. Through the lens of his camera. This morning, he is showing us the beauty of the Oregon coast. Jefferson joins us now live. Now, I have a very special place in my heart for the Oregon coast. I would vacation there as a child, so I really do love it. But why should the Oregon coast be on the radar for places to go this summer for those who may not go to the West Coast and think of that as a first place for summer vacation?
Well, it's one of the most spectacular places in the world. You've got to sort of see it to believe it. It's an easy trip because you could fly to Portland and rent a car and just drive from the top of the state down to the bottom of the state. You've got an area that has a lot of rain all year long until the summer. And so it's so green because of that rain. And you add the greenery and then you add the dramatic cliffs and tide pools and rocks. And it's just stuff you just don't see anywhere. The Washington coast is not the same, which is the neighboring state to the north. The California coast is amazing, but it's not the same. It's a once in a lifetime. Well, it can be more than once in a lifetime, but it's, as you can see in the pictures, it's just stunning, and it changes from north to south. So it's one of the great road trips.
So my husband is from Florida, and he is used to flat land, not so green. We flew to Portland, and he was absolutely in awe with just how green it was. So that rain that you mentioned, I mean, it is a very true thing. But Cannon Beach is something that you have highlighted and you have visited. What drew you to this location? I have very fond memories from there.
Well, first, again, if you start in Portland, it's a 90-minute drive.
Mhm.
So you leave the craziness of Portland. It's this nice, sort of like a country road almost. It's not a major highway. And then you get to this idyllic little seaside town that's everything that you want it to be in your memory of what a cute little small town by the beach is. And then they have this giant rock that dominates the town. So, you've got the saltwater taffy and you've got the
Mhm.
fish and you've got the great old American flags. And then you have this beach that just goes on forever with these rocks that you can see from all over the place. And if you plan your trip accordingly and get out when the tide is low, you've got wonderful tide pools. If it's high, you don't get as close to the rocks. So it's kind of an adventure, what you're going to see on the beach depending on Mother Nature.
Also, Mother Nature, I want to ask you, because depending on when you go in the summertime, it can still be pretty cold. So what would be the best time to go if you want to get a little bit of warmth where the ocean is not ice cold?
In Oregon, you never know.
Yeah.
So it could be foggy, it could be rainy, it could be beautiful. You just don't know. But generally, July and August, June and September, those would be your key months. And even if it's quote unquote cold, it's still gorgeous.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
foggy. It's beautiful. So and you never know. The sun may peek out at you.
Very true. So you also visited a place called Face Rock in Bandon, Oregon, and you found out why it is famous. Let's take a listen.
This is Face Rock?
This is the famous Face Rock.
And
if
what
you
makes
see-
it famous?
Okay, so Jeff, tilt your head back like this.
Yeah.
And look up to the
I got
sky.
it. I got it.
Okay, that's the profile. And lots of tourists come here and they'll stand in front of it and tilt the head back and take that shot. Okay?
Okay, so the way to really enjoy this rock, I
Yes.
got to come to Bandon and find out.
Yes.
Show me, Susan, like
Okay,
this.
so we go back here and someone will be standing over here and take our picture.
Rob is next to me. You know Robin, the Goonies. He keeps talking about the Goonies. Is that really what does it?
Well, the Goonies is actually further up the coast. That was actually partially shot at Cannon Beach and in Astoria. Bandon is on the other side of the state. It's all the way down to the south. And you've never seen anything like it. I mean, these rocks are like from another world. You saw Face Rock. There's also Wizard Hat, which resembles the hat that you might see in the Harry Potter movies. And it's also a popular area for golf. But, I'm there with my camera. And so I'm there with the rocks every day and every morning. And it's something else.
Absolutely beautiful. All right, Morning Rush travel contributor Jefferson Graham, thank you for joining us this morning. We got a paper airplane from across the studio. Thank you, Jefferson. I so appreciate you.